The chair recognizes the representative from Johnson, Representative Levin.
Thank you, Speaker, and good afternoon, colleagues of the House. I rise in strong opposition to this bill today, removing the local control of my community to make the decisions that are best for our residents. I want to read from the Johnson County website on the Johnson County Community ID. The Johnson County Community ID cannot be used to get a driver's license, board an airplane, purchase alcohol or tobacco, enter establishments with age restrictions, prove employment eligibility, or vote. The Community ID also cannot be used to apply for any government benefits program. What it can be used to do is to provide a sense of belonging to members of my community. It can be used in a wide variety of day-to-day interactions, such as confirming identity when using credit cards at local businesses, interacting with schools, city and county agencies, and in interacting with law enforcement agencies and officials. It can be used to list emergency contact and allergy information. It can be used to enjoy discounts offered by participating community local businesses, institutions, and partners. The Johnson County Community ID was established because we have a large population in Johnson County that does not drive and does not have a non-operator ID. Now, the non-operator ID is a great option for those who can access their DOT facilities, but since the Johnson County DOT was moved to an inaccessible location where one has to be able to drive, as there is no sidewalk, no bus, and no other way other than paying for a Lyft or an Uber to get to the DOT facility, the Johnson County Community ID is a vital service. I want to talk to you about some specific benefits my community has seen from the Community ID program. About a year, this program has been around for 10 years. I have received dozens of positive stories from law enforcement, from social services, from local businesses, and from community members about how impactful this program has been. I have heard not a single member of the Johnson County community, one of 2 communities impacted by this bill, that has had anything negative to say about the program. About a year after they started the program, a woman's body was found in the Iowa River. She was not wearing clothing, and she appeared to be Latina, yet no one from the community had filed a missing persons report, and there was no way to identify her even after getting her fingerprints. Because of the relationship building that had occurred between law enforcement officials and the immigrant community while working on the Community ID program, there was enough trust for members of the community to speak with the sheriff's office, look at photos, and identify the decedent, getting her the respectful treatment that she deserved. The Johnson County Attorney's Office was instrumental in creating the program. University of Iowa College of Law was instrumental in creating the program. I'm not going to share dozens of stories, but I am going to share one more. There was a family in our community that was an adoptive parents and adopted kids. The parents didn't look like the genetic parents of the kids because they weren't. I think we in this body are pretty supportive of adoption, of getting kids into loving homes and making sure they're safe there. But those of us with friends who adopt kids that don't look like them know that sometimes those families can face unique challenges. You know who the non-operator ID is not available to? Children. The Community ID is, in fact, available to children. This family was having fun playing at the play court at Coral Ridge Mall when the kid melted down, absolutely started screaming because they didn't want to leave. They didn't want to stop playing. It happens. It's a kid. But this kid was losing it, crying and screaming, "You're not my mom. You can't make me go." Law enforcement was called to the scene, and the mother's quick thinking and pulling out her community ID and her child's community ID was her only way to prove that, yes, this child is her child, and to make sure that DHS did not become involved in a situation purely because the child was adopted and didn't look like the mom. There are so many more stories I could share. This program has done nothing but benefit Johnson County. Taking it away is an egregious error that strips local control and disregards a proven program that has resounding benefits. Voting no on this bill is a vote for local control. It is a vote for ensuring that everyone has a place in their community should the community choose to enact one of these programs, which only 2 communities in Iowa have done. Please vote no.